3 Hotel Juliet, wind 010 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear to land, Milestones 3 Hotel Juliet.
To 731, contact departure. 1731. Hotel Juliet, vacate left, Golf, contact ground 126, decimal 5.
Stop, there's left on Juliet. Sorry, left on Golf, 126.
Good morning, Jetstar 760, Sydney Tower.
Korean Air 401 Heavy, Island 34 left.
Korean Air 401 Heavy, Sydney Tower. Jetstar 760 expedite liner, runway 34 left, clear to takeoff.
I will go left to takeoff.
Korean Air 401, wind 010 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 left, Korean Air 401.
Jetstar 760, contact departures. Continue rolling, vacate left on Foxtrot.
Continue rolling, taking Foxtrot confirm.
Vacate left on Foxtrot.
Continue rolling, taking left on the Foxtrot, Korean Air 401.
Qantas 82 Heavy, Sydney Tower.
Yes. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to SydSquad. Hello there. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful morning, Monday, 6th of March, 2023. Look out. You're plane spotting this morning with Kurt from SydSquad. And, boy, it's great to be back out again. We've got a couple of hours going this morning, so we thought I'd be able to just come out and throw a bit of a live stream together.
401, vacate next left, contact ground 126, decimal 5.
Bit of a slower start on the comms for me this morning. Just getting a couple of things set up. Just trying to take in all the sights and the sounds of the new location or where I'm positioned at the moment, just for this morning's stream. And yeah, so I just wanted to drop in and say hello and thank you so much for tuning in to SydSquad. And yeah, a bit of a surprise pop-up stream. I wasn't sure if it was going to work from this location, so I didn't want to make a public announcement, and it's only a short one today. We'll be out here just for a couple of hours this morning.
Qantas 82.
And then, yeah, and then that'll be it for the day. But yeah, look, all news is that it's supposed to be a bit of a warm one today. So, so there you go. We 23 degrees here at the moment, so it's not too bad. And I'm down at what's known as the boat ramp here in Sydney, which is on the eastern side of the airfield. And so we're currently looking at a Velocity aircraft 7378, which is about to line up at runway 34 right. So that's the closest runway for us at the moment, Velocity 804 on the Milk Run to Melbourne. And just coming in the background, where is it there? Just to the left is our Qantas 82 coming in from Singapore. So he's going to land on runway left. So the perspective that you've got today from this particular view is looking pretty much directly to the west. So from the east to the west. And yeah, just a different view that we haven't had on. Look at that, planes and boats all in the one frame. There you go. It's all happening. But set to be an awesome morning here at Sydney Airport. And yeah, look, we're just happy to be out here capturing all the live coverage once again for you. And yeah, hopefully you'd be interested to hang around and watch a bit of plane spotting with me this morning as we yeah, we go for a couple of hours from this side of the airport today. And let's see what the scenes look like, eh? Let's see if it's worth coming back. So it's a great time to be out doing a bit of plane spotting this morning. It's what are we, local time now? Almost 7 a.m. The sun has risen. It's there in the background coming up behind us, and she's looking magic. And yeah, it should pop out really nicely today. So let's see how we go. Also want to make sure that these they're not working at the moment. Let's have a look. Hey, there we go. We've got a shout out from Melbourne Aviation. So Hayden there in Melbourne. Hi all from the Flight Movements Coordinator. 5 months with many more months ahead of you all, my favourite friends forever. Good on you, Hayden. Thanks for tuning in this morning, mate. And definitely great to have your company, mate. Kicking us off this morning. Well done, buddy. Where are we here? Let's see if we can get those all working. But and I'll just get down in the chat in a second and catch up with everybody else that's put in a super chat or a member shout out this morning as we get going, and see if I can catch up with everybody there. Okay. And it hasn't updated. Or has it? Oh, there we go. Still got Hayden up there on the screen. 1 second. Getting the hang of it. There we go. Cursed Humans, welcome back to the Gold Coast Penthouse. Good morning, Cursed Human. Welcome back to SydSquad. Great to have your company, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your company. And hopefully all is going well with you. Shout out now to Revenge AU. Welcome to the Gold Coast Penthouse. Revenge AU. Well, thank you so much for your support. And yes, put yourself up there in the Goldie Penthouse. Gotta love it. Sensational. Who else we got here this time of the morning? Where are we at? Hey Pete, how are you, mate? Papa Samar coming in. Morning, Kurt. It's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, mate. So thanks for choosing a good day to stream. Always a pleasure watching. Oh, good on you, mate. Well, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and happy birthday from SydSquad to you. And mate, hopefully we get a chance to catch up this coming week, I think it is. So we'll see if we can aim for Friday. So that's the plan there. Well, happy birthday to you, mate. And 21 again, no doubt. We've got a shout out coming into from Louise Leonard. Good morning, Kurt. So excited to see you. Thank you for waking up with this beautiful surprise. Hope you're well. Yes, it was a bit of a surprise. I didn't publish the live stream. We're just gonna gun ho, just take what we get this morning and see where we land. If we get a crowd, we get a crowd, and if we don't, it doesn't matter. Out here doing some plane spotting from the boat ramp area, and just bringing in some different views today Often not seen this side of the airfield on camera, given that it's a lot of domestic movements from this particular runway. So thanks so much for that, Louise. Yeah, so just trying to mix it up a little bit and just to see what the vision is like. And I don't know, I like it. It's kind of a I was going to say it was peaceful, and then we had this motorbike in the background, but it's a bit peaceful and tranquil out here. I had to do one up on Matt in the Gold Coast, you see, because I spoke to him yesterday, and I said to him that I always love the Gold Coast stream, and you know that as well if you've listened to me on this stream before. It reminds me of the beach, even though you can't see the beach, but I get this chilled back like vibe from the Gold Coast stream, and I don't know whether it's to do with the beach, and I thought, oh, you know what, we've got to do one up on Matt, and so here we are with the bay in front of us, Botany Bay, not so much the beach, but I can sort of show you a bit of the beach. It's not much of a swimming beach, mind you. I'll do an around the grounds in a minute, but we've got a Qantas 737 that's just headed on down there to the takeoff point. Tango 6, Qantas 405, that is, Sydney to Melbourne, so that's just on screen at the moment, and the dash that's coming in behind is Qantas QLink 420 Delta coming in from the nation's capital, Canberra. So there you go. Louise Leonard's still there. Hang on, see if why this might not update. Tech is not my friend this morning, unfortunately. Doesn't want to update. Ah, well. We've had this problem before, but never mind. There we go. I was going to say, talking about the nation's capital, but we'll do that after this departure, actually. We'll come back to you. Here we go, off on the milk run to Melbourne. Qantas 738. So it just gets taken away there by the trees, and I'll explain a little bit later about where I am. Because it's supposed to get so warm today, I position myself back from the water a little bit, sort of hopefully with the trees in the way to give me some sort of sun protection. That's the plan anyway. By doing so, it puts me, I don't get a full view of the rotation, but never mind. All right, here we go. Canberra Adams 18, great way to start the day. G'day, mates. You've been a member there in the Uluru Lodge for 2 months. Great to have your company. And so I was talking about the nation's capital, but you're back with us, Canberra Adams, mate. Welcome to the club. Hopefully all is going well with you. And shout out to Mark Crowell. Love to see new locations. Well, thank you, Mark. Yeah, absolutely, mate. We've just got to try and mix it up a little bit. And Mark's been a member there for 10 months in the Gold Coast penthouse. Yeah, look, I'm all for it. We've spent a lot of time up the air traffic control tower, right? And so, why not mix it up a little bit? We'll go back to the tower again when the time is right, and other locations around the airport as well. But why not try something out different today and just see how we go? Qantas 24, the next in 34 left, coming in from Bangkok. It's the A330-300, and just here in front of you, it's Velocity 806 off to Melbourne this morning. So I think we'll stick with the A330 coming in from Bangkok. Let's see how we go. And the only challenge about this spot is that I'm standing on sand. So if I move, things can get a little bit wobbly. Well, that's okay. These are all the cool things you got to learn about a new location, you see. Is my sound dropping out? Anyone? I'll just have to check the chat. Is my sound dropping out? Is it clipping? Does anyone hear it sort of drop in and drop out? Let me know. Look, this is going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it, when it doesn't update all day? Let's have a look. Well, Sarah, I'm trying to bring you up, but tech is not working this morning. She's been a real pain in the backside. I'll see if I can fix it. Hey, there we go. It was there a second ago. Sarah Jane coming in with a big 2-0 this morning. Greetings from Bris Vegas. Well, hello to you, Sarah. Thank you for tuning in and dropping in the awesome super chat this morning. Appreciate that. It's great to have your company. Big 2-0. It's a great way to start off the Monday. It was unnecessary, but much appreciated all the same. Sarah Jane coming in from Brizzy. Well, lots of friends up there in Brizzy. Sarah is on the list. Let's see if this one works. Hey! It did work. Stephen is there, waking up to this lovely stream. Have a great day. Stephen Amers. He's there for 1 month in the Gold Coast penthouse. Good on you, Stephen. Welcome to the stream today. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, mate. Chris, g'day mate. Chris has been a member there for 9 months at the first class, the Sydney Harbour Suite. This is a nice surprise. Good on you, mate. Thanks, Chris. Absolutely a nice surprise. Happy to be down here at down at the beach, down at the boat ramp, just doing a little bit of plane spotting, something different for your Monday morning. A different location, rather, I should say. And the sun really kicking in now, getting nice and bright here. So unfortunately we're that far away from the aircraft that we're only really going to hear aircraft that are on 3-4 right. From this particular location, which is not the end of the world. It just means that you might just hear the water lapping, you might hear some birds in the background, some seagulls and things like that. Hey, big shout out to Brian Bruce. G'day, Captain Kurt. Looks like a great morning in Sydney. Great to see you in another stream. Don't forget the sunblock, my friend, dropping in a big US 20. G'day, Brian. Yes, absolutely, mate. She's set to be an absolute scorcher today. So, yeah, it's going to be, I think today and tomorrow here in Sydney, mid-30s. So what's that, 35 or 36 degrees Celsius today in Sydney is what we're expecting. So, so there you go. Should be, yes, quite warm indeed. Quite warm indeed. But I think where I am, hopefully a non-issue. Protecting myself from the, well, yeah, protecting myself from the elements, being undercover here. All right, let's head around to 3-4 left arrivals. Good on you, Brian. Thanks for tuning in again, mate. Great to have your support, as always, and huge support on the last stream as well. I know you couldn't catch the whole stream, and hopefully all is going well with the recovery, but thanks for dropping in the big 5-0 after the stream 2 weeks ago, mate. That's huge, mate, and much respect, and we really appreciate it. So thanks very much. Definitely no ski jacket today. She's quite humid already this morning. Really, really humid. Bit of a sweaty setup. Here we go. The 777-3 coming in from British Airways. Landing 3-4 left. All right, so just caught up with everybody saying that the sound is good. Doesn't appear to be any clipping. Thanks, Kirsten. All right, so let's get in. There we got Kirsten Mills is here. Lachlan Manton, hey, Paul Freeman, g'day. Lovely, appreciate that. Rick Scott's here, big space. G'day, boys and girls. Samil Bandari's here. Hello. Fletcher Moore, g'day, mates. Oh, Fletcher tuning in from England. Get out. What are you doing over there, son? Wow, nice one, buddy. Nice one, mate. Well, welcome. Yes, Pete's here. Happy birthday again, mate. Anitra MC's here. We got Sarah in Brizzy's here. Lee Newcomb, hello. Safe at now, Al Charlie. Hey guys, hello. Chris is here. Jose Rees. Steve Coleman, good morning. Sam McIntosh said he's going to be in Sydney in 25 days. Welcome. Revenge AU, slip, slop, slap. Will do. Thank you, mate. And Louise Leonard saying shade when it's hot is so important. That's the plan today, for sure. So I think, what is it now? Local time is just 7 a.m. So we're probably going to be out here till about 11:30, and then I've got some errands to run. So I've got to maybe just a little bit before 11:30, and then I've got to disappear. Well, that just gives us a couple of hours of power here for the arrivals, coming in on 3-4 left and 3-4 right. So we'll definitely see all of that, which is going to be great. Jose saying, what's your sink rate on the sand? That's a good one. Everything is A-OK at the moment. Happy to be here. Who else we've got? Michael Fromel, good morning, Sydney from Berlin, Germany. Hello. And Brian saying sound is 1010. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Daffa saying he was at the boat ramp this morning. Okay, on a run. Oh, well, next time we'll have to catch up, mate. We're about due to catch up, I reckon. I know that we've already had Brian up there on screen. I don't know why the tech's not working so well for me this morning. It's a little system that we use to bring up the super chats up on the screen there, so I'll do my best to get them working today, I promise. But Chris Bevan, g'day mates, he's been a member there for 7 months in the Bondi Beach Cabana, and welcome back to the stream, my friend. Great to have your company. Hey, William Hale dropping a big 5-0, mate. Well, hello to you. Hopefully all is going well. And thank you so much for your support this morning and for dropping in the big 5-0, Will. Mate, that's sensational. Appreciate that. What are you up to this morning anyway? Want to say 3:30, coming in now 3-4 left.
Office 20, coming around now 126, space not fast.
Ground 155,
And that Qantas 20 there, the A330 coming in from Manila.
SydSquad 602, wind 010 degrees, 9 knots, on my 34 left, clear to land.
We'll land on 34 left, that's good.
Hey, Matty Smith. Hey, Bevos. How are you? Hello. EDC Middleman's here. G'day. Chris Bevins here. Linda Kavinsky's here. Hello, Linda. How you going? Matty Smith. Yes, got you, mate. Chris Bevan. Hello. Melb Squad's here. G'day, Melb Squad. Hello there. Hello. The Peacock A380. G'day, mates. How are you? Welcome to SydSquad today. Jim Fracci's here. Welcome, mate. Scott Berry. G'day. When's the next curfew? Yeah, it's a really good question. It's a really good question. Oh, I know. I've got to work out when it is going to be. I tell you, I know you guys keep asking for it, so I'm going to have to deliver sometime soon. Otherwise, we're going to, I'll be under delivering really. But yes, something I'm definitely going to have to work on. But thanks for tuning in again today, Scotty mate. Hopefully you're doing well.
Velocity 805, Sydney Tower.
Where are we? Brian Bruce, you were there, but that's okay. We can put William up there again.
Going 423 Delta, Sydney Tower.
There we go. Hey, Brian Bruce is back with another big 2-0. Kurt, you would have needed everything Friday night in Detroit. Weather was wild. Went from snow to rain to sleet to snow to thunder. Snow, yes, that is a thing. Yeah, right. From rain to sleet to thunder snow. Okay. I haven't heard about thunder snow before. That's pretty interesting. Within 3 hours, all of that. And then with 30 miles per hour with the wind. Enjoy your summer weather. Absolutely, mates. That sounds, that sounds like a disaster, mate. I tell you. And how many ski jackets did you have on? Oh, too funny. Too funny. Yeah, that's crazy, mate. That's a fair bit of weather.
Velocity 805, wind 360 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to left, clear to land, down, wind 330, 18.
Velocity 805, thanks.
Hey, Chris Bevan, Aussie, oi, dropping a 2. G'day, Chris. Welcome to the show, my friend. Hopefully all is going well with you. What's happening?
423 Delta.
Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Mary Anderson, first time here from Minnesota. USA 2:15 p.m. outside. Not a lot of snow left here. Marianne, welcome to Sydney Airport down under. You're hanging out with Kurt from SydSquad today. Thanks for tuning in, first timers. We love it. So fair bit of action now down here at 3-4 right. A couple of the 737 movements mostly at the moment. And Brian's back. Thunder snow is a thunderstorm except with snow instead of rain. Okay, all right. Well, I mean that makes sense. I get what you. We've got a frozen screen now. I think that's no good.
Runway 34 left. Please take off.
No good at all. Let's see if we can fix that.
Singapore 221 heavy.
Alright, so I think we're back. Couple of frames dropped, so that's to be expected from a different location, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, it's 288 Sydney.
The other thing is, I want to swap cameras in a minute. Yeah, sorry about that, Slack Gaming. Hopefully we're back. 288,
time heading left, 290, line up on my 34 left, away, expect that away.
Tony Rivers, sorry mate. Hopefully we're back, buddy. 5-5, unfrozen. I thought the waves looked to be too calm. Good on you, Cindy. I love it. Yeah, I'll try keep an eye on it. I'll try keep an eye on it. We just had a couple of drops, so there you go. Never mind.
Cessna 912, contact departures. Cessna 912.
So it looks like we've got our, I think it's Singapore Airlines friends there in the background coming in. Singapore 221 coming in from Singapore. There we go. We'll just tune in to those guys. So this will be next to land on 3-4 left. And if you're a regular here, you will have noticed we've got the data tags up for both runways this morning, 3-4 left and 3-4 right.
Airport 221, wind 0103, 9 knots, runway 34 left, 34, and number
Haven't got any of my helpers with me today. No Charlie with me, no Tim, no Matt. Got to run on the show today, all on my lonesome, which is a lot of fun. But I miss the boys. Here we go. Singapore Airlines A350 now coming in 3-4 left. Next to land.
288, contact departures. 100 ambulance 288, route.
Claire Westerman's here. G'day Claire, how are you? Hopefully all is going well. At least on stream. Hey, Chris Siddle, welcome back, mate. Yeah, certainly a nice surprise for me too. Nice to be out here just doing something a little bit different, different location, just mixing it up a little bit, mate. But yeah, great to have your company, mate. Welcome back. Hey, Tony Bovard asking if I had a good time out at the Western Sydney Airport site. Yes, we did. We were invited to check out the unveiling of their 3-letter IATA code for the airport, and it was a lovely day. We got to check out all the sites of the construction site at the moment. So you can see the runway, obviously, and the taxiways and the layout. And if you're savvy and you've been online, you can go and see some aerial views of obviously what the airport looks like. It's definitely starting to look like an airport, but obviously still a lot of work to do with construction-wise, terminal and stuff like that. But yeah, it's coming along great. It was a great day to be out there, and we absolutely thank all the guys out at Western Sydney for having SydSquad out there for the day, for hosting us. And yeah, it's hopefully the start of a healthy relationship with Western Sydney International Airport, and they're looking forward to having us out there again in the future to go and check out the runway, and then obviously later on 26 when the airport is up and running, to be out there to cover some of those first movements, which is going to be exciting. There'll be a lot of testing as well with the airport before it goes live, so there'll be a lot of sort of unofficial first movements, I guess, before the airport is actually up and running proper. So hopefully, yeah, look, hopefully we get to enjoy some of those as well.
Sydney Tower, Pelican 120.
Pelican 120, Sydney Tower.
All the tech on the screen today is playing up, which is a bit of a shame. It looks like we're dropping a few more frames here at the moment. So trying to work out what the best internet connection is. Is always a challenge here at Sydney Airport, that's for sure. It's obviously going to use this stream as a bit of a test stream anyway to see where we land.
Line up runway 34 left and please, Virgin on your left, we cross the line.
That's 930, left on the way.
Shout out back again to Sarah Jane coming in from she's put herself up in the Gold Coast penthouse from Brizzy to the Gold Coast penthouse. Good on you, Sarah. Great to have your company and kicking things off this morning, that's for sure.
Static 6006, contact departures. Pelican 120, wind 0103, 8 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 left, Pelican 120.
We'll happily leave our weather off screen for now. Never mind. I got on you, Claire, saying she's missed Australia, so there you go. Remember, shout out now coming in from Jaggy. Remember, there for 6 months in the Uluru Lodge. Try and keep cool today, Kurt. Well, I'll do my best. I will do my best. Thanks so much, Jaggy. Wonderful support up there in the Uluru Lodge for 6 months. Good on you, mate. Thanks for looking after us. It's great to have your company. Jose Reyes. Thank you, mate. Yeah, what plane is this? Yeah, it's a good question. I need my good friend Nigel, actually, because Nigel will be able to tell me what plane this is once we get a refocus. See if I can just drag that in for you. Wants to focus on the water. we'll have to fix that. There we go. For all you bird lovers there. Yeah, I don't know my birds. There we go. Robert Brun saying it's a cormorant, and same with Kirsten. So there you go. What's its score code? Yeah, good question, guys. But yeah, I'm not good with my birds, unfortunately. But that's why we've got you guys here. Sensational. Great bird's eye view here of the airport, that's for sure. Yeah, I did mention that before. We don't often see a lot of the movements from this side of the airfield, so it's nice to mix it up a little bit. And then you still get to see arrivals coming in 3-4 left anyway, so it's not all that bad. It's just different. So you can see there where the Rex is on screen in the background. You've got the Velocity aircraft, the Virgin aircraft lining up. So that's lining up 3-4 left. So that's, you know, all the way over there is the main runway, the main north-south runway. You can see there's a bit of a grassy mound in front at the moment. So, yeah, it's further away, but, you know, the big aircraft fill the frame quite nicely for arrivals, which is really, really good. We're going to have 2 on the roll here. This is, what is it, 2 for 1? So there's Velocity going 3-4 left, and then we've got Qantas arriving just here in front of us, 3-4 right.
Just 500, wind 010 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34 left, clear flight.
Circle left mid lane, just up on them.
So it's good to start the show this morning with the Emirates A380 now. It's just on finals. We've got a Jetstar, it's an A320, then there's a couple of Dash 8s coming in. What are we now, 7:30 a.m. in the morning. So there's still plenty of internationals to come this morning. Even got another A380 movement, which will be sort of in the next, I don't know, 25 minutes. That's going to be, I think, the Qantas 12 coming in from Los Angeles. So he's just up off the coast of, where are we around? Is that near Port Macquarie area, I dare say? Coffs Harbour-ish. It's another half an hour's worth, and we'll see another A380 movement. So that's, you know, to see the big aircraft coming in on runway left is pretty exciting, I think. Yeah, a couple of frames dropped, so just bear with us. It's a new location. Everything's set up now. It's a little bit hard to move, so we're going to do our very best with the internet today. We'll just stick with us. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad. Erica Lowe saying hi. It's still Sunday evening here in the UK. Yes, it would be, Erica. Well, there you go. The A321neo from Jetstar in the lovely new livery there.
Tower, good morning, Rick. 6517,
Sarah J, thanks for the surprise stream. I'm glad you got your YouTube streaming account back from the hackers. Big shout out to Airliners Live over there in the US. Tim is good friends. We're all good friends with Kevin and Rudy. They just helped come to the party a little bit with expediting the recovery of the account. So some of you may have noticed that the account went down during the week, which was unfortunate, but good to know that we're back up and running again. A little bit of work behind the scenes to get it to where we are again, but thankfully we didn't lose any of our, well, we didn't lose too many of our supporters, which is the main thing. And we're not going anywhere. We're glad that everyone's still with us, but the account was dismantled, let's say, during the week by an unknown source, which is unfortunate. But we're back up and running, and we've got control again. And the live stream this morning, proof of that. And big shout out to Kevin and Rudy over there in Los Angeles from Airliners Live. Oh, Airline Videos Live, sorry. I'm getting all my live streamers mixed up. We love them all, and no, they did wonders for us to get us back up on our feet. It's just a process to go through with YouTube, which is as you can imagine, if anyone loses anything of their personal data or something like that, it's a bit of an uncomfortable feeling. But glad that we're back. I apologise, Kevin and Rudy. Airline Videos Live over there in Los Angeles. And I'm sure if you don't know who they are, you've been sitting under a rock. Here we go. Regional Express, 738, 34 right. Beauty. Yeah, the lighting is really, really good. Loving the light. The sun, the morning sun this morning is really, really nice. Sean Case, welcome back to the stream, mate. Doesn't matter how long it was ago when you last joined us. Just glad to have your company today. Ms. Wolves is here. Hi, Kurt. Hello, Ms. Wolves. Welcome. Welcome. Marco Kane going to hit the ton today. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, Jill Perry, we did. We went into SpaceX territory, which was pretty cool. I think we had our highest view count as well, a concurrent view count through a live stream, so that was pretty entertaining. But it was a rocket launch, so there you go. Probably not live, however. But no, it certainly wasn't us. The only rocket launches we show on stream are our 717s, so not to be confused with SpaceX. Jetstar A320 just landed there, 34 right. Yeah, the colours this morning, look at that. Nice blues and oranges and... I do like this spot actually. It's it is pretty neat. It would just be nice if the internet played nice as well today, rather than dropped out a few frames, which is a bit of a shame. Fly with Harley, g'day, hello. Erin Copeland's here, hello to you. Julia Flights from Brizzy is here. Hey Julia, how are you? Good morning, Kurt. Well, good morning to you, Julia. Welcome to SydSquad again. Julia is also one of our friends from Brizzy. She's got an awesome YouTube channel going with a lot of local content up there in Brisbane. So if you haven't already tuned into Julia Flights, go and check her out. She's available on all socials. Our newest friend here at SydSquad. So welcome, Julia. Hopefully you're doing well. When are you coming down to Sydney? Here goes our Velocity 738. I haven't been paying attention to flight radar, but that's why we've got the data tags there on screen, so you can make your own investigations on where those aircraft are going. That was Velocity 810 off to Melbourne on the milk run. And where's the next one going? Velocity 505 is currently lined up. It's off to the Gold Coast. We're going to send this one to Matt. The next one is Jetstar 456. So that's there. Off to Ballina, so also up towards Matt. And then Qantas 413 on the milk run. But here we go, Velocity 505 off to the Gold Coast. So sending this one all the way up there to Matty Coffrin. Oh, good on you, Julia. Doing well, and we'll be watching all morning. Perfect. Miles Harrison. G'day, Miles. Welcome. How are you? Morning all. You over at Port Botany this morning, Kurt? Yeah, we're over here at the boat ramp area today. We're doing the live coverage from the eastern side of the airport today. Just something different, Miles. Just something different, mate. We just wanted to change up the scenery and just try something different. And as I mentioned to everyone, it just gives a different perspective. And off from this side anyway, and a bit more close action to runway 34 right, which we don't often see. At least when we're streaming from up the tower, from 34 right is like far left for us, and we don't. We don't really get to see it, and it sort of houses a lot of the domestic movements. So. You know, we obviously we like to show most of the international movements, or as many as we can. But you know what? That's okay. We can mix it up a little bit. And so for everyone that's tuning in this morning, it's not a massive stream today, not a really long one that you might be used to when you hear that Kurt's streaming, always going the extra length. But today I think we kicked off around sort of 6:30, I think. So we might have been going for about an hour now. We'll go to about 11 or just after 11 a.m. local time here, Sydney, this morning. So we'll just pound out a couple of hours this morning, and I think that's sensible because the weather is going to get really, really hot today. So I've just got to be mindful about how things go. With the equipment out in the sun. But thanks so much everybody for tuning in. It was a bit of a pop-up stream today, so I know it was a surprise for everyone. It's not like you missed out. I wasn't sure. One, it was the first stream since the account got hacked, so we needed to make sure that everything was going to work. And also with the data here from this location, whilst I have done some tests, it's still a little bit unstable. So I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to post. And I don't want to let anyone down. I think that's the main thing. Certainly don't want to let anyone down. So I'm just glad that you're all tuning in with us and hanging out with us now, which is great.
Line up from my check left. Line up 3 left, just 0.
Hey, Ronnie Soini. Good morning, Kurt. Lots of heavies on the runway. Well, not yet. Well, we've had a few this morning, which is really good. We're just covering most of the domestic action at the moment. All of the departures there off 34 right. So that's the near runway to us, which way unofficially referred to as the third runway here at Sydney Airport. So there you go. Ronnie's been a member there for 5 months as our first class member there in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Sensational. Good on you, Ronnie. And we've got a shout out now coming in from Callum. You should come to Sydney Airport today. Or should you come to Sydney Airport today, Callum? Yes, you should. Absolutely. Why not? We're here. We're here, and yeah, you definitely should. Hey, this is the hot topic. I tell you what. Hey, Callum, mate, first class member there. Good on you, mate. Thanks for hanging out with us today at the SydSquad. And yes, you should come to Sydney Airport today. Why not? Here we go. Pride is in the air with our Qantas A330 Pride flight. And neatly coming down to join us here at 3-4 right for departure. So that's nice. We're going to see that one take off real soon. But yeah, busy week for all of those involved in Pride activities here at in Sydney. And I think most of those activities have finished up now, with the walk across the Harbour Bridge being one of the last official, I was going to say the last official movements. Make it aviation related.
Just 029, contact departure. 039, get that.
Yeah, it looks really nice in the light, huh? What do you reckon? I'm super zoomed in, right? So it's a little bit hard to keep it still. Plus, I'm standing on sand, so I'm a bit all over the place this morning. I'm going to swap cameras soon, so I've got a little bit more. Control over the camera. But hopefully that vision is working for you. Hopefully it's nice. I suppose if you're just tuning in, you're probably wondering where we are. You don't often get to see a view like this with what looks like sort of mountains there in the background, but that's looking south towards, well, I was going to say Cronulla area or Kurnell area.
Close 406, roll 3 for Bravo 2. All 4 Bravo 2, climb 406, good.
We are streaming live from the eastern side of the airfield today. G'day, mates. Doing a little bit of stand-up paddleboard, bit of supping this morning out here on, look at that, what is just flat as a tack today, the water. At the moment, anyway. Little wind, little wind, little wind. Next to roll, 3-4 right, Jetstar A320, here we go. Right, Pride Flight A330 now, rolling runway 34 right.
Yeah, morning, Qantas 162. Qantas 162, Sydney.
Hey, shout out now coming in from Brian Bruce, awesome friend of the channel, gifting 5 SydSquad memberships. Oh, get out, look at this. Julia Flights. Hey, welcome. Julia Flights was gifted a membership. Peter Carberg, John Lloyd, Silver Bullet and Ray B. Well, congratulations to you guys. You've got yourself a free 1 month's membership up there in the Uluru Lodge, which is the older business class. And that gives you a taste of, or well, if you're not already their member, you get access then to all the emojis and some behind-the-scenes videos and member-only videos when we get to them, of course. But a free 1 month's membership courtesy of Brian Bruce over there in the States. G'day, Brian. Welcome back again. And you've already been a wonderful supporter of the channel today. So, man, that's huge. Well done. And so, yeah, congrats to the 5 of you. Julia Flights, Peter Carberg, John Lloyd, Silver Bullet and Ray B. Welcome to the club, the Uluru Lodge. Life begins at 40 truck. Hey, Kurt. Hello, mates. How are you there? Brian Young is here. Louis DeHaan. Hello. TriStar Darren, g'day Kurt, great to see you all back in full tilt as well. Yes, absolutely. Great to be back, great to be back in control rather, I should say. Rich Toff, what's the temperature at Sid? Yeah, it's a good question. We lost our weather widget this morning. I was trying to get it back up. The weather's warm. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. She's warm. She's going to be a beautiful day here at Sid today, so fear not. Would be nice if the tech just played today. 24 degrees at the moment at Sydney Airport. So there you go, 24 degrees. So talking about rockets taking off on SydSquad. Qantas Link, here we go, the 7-1. Our next rocket to take off. Runway 34 right. Here we go, enjoy this one. Got a little bit more purchase on that one because it got up nice and high early. So there you go. Mr. Smokehouse 6 coming in from Minnesota. Hello. Rozzie's left knee. Please, can you send some of the Sydney heat to the UK? Jill Perry's here. Replay squad, look out. Mark Kay's here. Hello, Mark. How are you? Louise Leonard is back. Miles Harrison still there in the chat. Lovely to have all of your company here today at SydSquad. Great to have your company. Scotty Andrews is shouting out. G'day everyone, nice day for it, Kurt. Scotty, hey, welcome back, mate. What's going on? Scotty's one of the members there in our first class Sydney Harbour Suite there. He's been with us for 6 months. Great to have your company, Scotty. Hopefully all is going well with you, my friend. Yeah, great day for it. Actually, great day to be in the shade at the moment, that's for sure. She's super, super humid is all I got to say. So but look, 24 degrees is not, 24 degrees is not hot by any means, but it's hot. It's hot when you're standing in the sun and with the humidity. Thankfully, because where I'm positioned, I'm going to swap cameras in a minute. I'm going to get out another camera. Just, it gives me a little bit more control over the view. I actually had the night camera on because I was trying to start a little bit early today, but I didn't make it on in time. So I've got the curfew camera on. Guys, you'd be pleased to know, but no curfew. No curfew yet. But we'll get the other camera up and running in a minute. We'll just capture this Qantas 737 rolling at 34 right, because I want to take every opportunity to enjoy these colours this morning. Just have a quick check to see if we've got any heavies. We do. We've got Jetstar 308, which is 787 coming in from Denpasar. So we'll capture that, and then we'll see if we can do a quick camera change. Mix it up a little bit. And then it'll be a bit more of a wider view. So the night camera is more zoomed in. Just the type of lens that I use. It's only 150 mil is the furthest back, which is good from this location because you don't need to be further back. But I want to show you some of the around the grounds. Shout out now to Dazzle Jets. He's up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana there for 6 months. Dazzle Jet, welcome back to the stream, mate. Nice to have your company. Thanks for tuning in. Good on you, mate. Dazzle Jets. It's been a long time since we've caught up with you, Dazzle Jets. Hey, TriStar Darren now is gifting 5 SydSquad memberships. TriStar Darren, you legend, champ. Who have we got? Brian Young, Super 80 Swissair, Samuel Corrie and Noel Withington and Clive Barber. Well, congratulations to all of you for getting yourselves up there into the Uluru Lodge, which is the business class lodge here at SydSquad. Courtesy there of TriStar Darren dropping in 5 SydSquad memberships. What a champion, mate. Thank you so much for your support, TriStar Darren, and congrats to the 5 new members there of SydSquad. Awesome, awesome. Probably should be tuned into air traffic control on runway right, but what I need to do is actually just set a bank up to scan 120.5 and 124.7. Next time when I'm at this location, we'll do that. We'll put a scanning bank just for 2 frequencies so we can listen to them both at the same time. But here we go. We've got our Jetstar flight now coming in. This is Jetstar 308 coming in from Denpasar. So we'll capture this one and then we'll mix things up a little bit. What a beauty.
Yeah, it's feeling 426.
Hey, beauty.
Just 38, contact ground 16.5. 125.
Hey, Louis DeHaan. He's been a member there for 2 months in the Bondi Beach Cabana. G'day, Louis. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Welcome back to SydSquad. Louis DeHaan. Put himself up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. What a legend. Steve drones on, mate. Yeah. Imagine hanging out here to Kurtview in the 38-degree heat. Certainly not today. Taylor's here in the chat. G'day, Taylor. And the best notification to see as I turn off flight mode as I taxi to the gate in Melbourne. Half-hour layover, then on to Launceston. Morning, Kurt. Morning, Taylor. Great to have your company again. And Miles Harrison saying 80% humidity makes it feel a lot warmer. Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to let that one. We're going to let that slide. That 7.3, because we're going to go check out our. We're going to go check out our weather, and I'm going to swap up the cameras, hopefully. right, we are back.
1411, runway 34 left, clear takeoff.
Martin Aaron saying great view today. Well, thank you, Martin. Jose Ray saying, so this is what the sky looks like, a rare sight in Seattle. Yeah, sorry, can't help with that, guys. Yeah, if you've not got the best weather, it's a huge shame because Sydney Airport is pumping it at the moment. Okay, next to land here on 34 right, New Zealand 227 coming in from Christchurch, the A320 Neo. So we're going to see that one in just 2 secs. If I just pan out, there we go. Coming in from Christchurch, what a beauty. Welcome to Sydney. Happy days. Oh, what's going on there? It's chasing him, the bird. Right, we're going to capture the Jetstar A320 taken off. Give me 2 secs on the tripod here as I fix this camera. Couple of frames dropped. Hopefully you're back with us again. We're testing a new location today here by the boat ramp on the eastern side of the airport. So we might be struggling a little bit with our internet connection, but there are plans in place to fix that. Perhaps not on today's stream, but that's okay. But Edward just wanted to take this opportunity to come out and do a stream this morning just to test a few things, and part of that will be testing out the internet connectivity as well, and just running a stream. There's no point being out here and testing a stream for 3-4 hours. I'd rather test it with you guys with us, so you get to see what we're up to as well. But yeah, we wanted to come out and just be out here for a couple of hours and take advantage of the eastern side of the airport today. I can see that we're having a few internet troubles today as well, but that's all right. That's okay. Don't go anywhere. We're here till about 11 a.m. this morning local time, so we'll do our best to stay on. Pedal faster, Kurt, says David Rome. Yes. Yeah, Friday, mate. As a result, we've lost a few member shout outs as well, which is a huge shame. I think Miles Harrison dropped a few gifted memberships in there. There was Gavin, Matt Croxon and Michael Freer as well, who was gifted a membership. Nigel Bradley coming in. Morning, Kurt. What a day to be out there again. Great views and stay shady. Thank you, mate. Sorry, I can't bring Noah up. I'm on the screen. I've had a few tech issues here, so we're just trying to fix it up. But that's all right. And Sir Cooper there, member for 13 months in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Sir Cooper, welcome back to the stream. Great to have your company, mates. Sydney Skies, member for 6 months in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Welcome back. And Bailey, the member there for 1 month in the Uluru Lodge. Looks so peaceful out there today. Have a great day. Yeah, peaceful on the water. Peaceful on the water, yes. But she's anything but peaceful from a tech perspective at the moment. Just having a few network issues, which is a huge shame. What a bummer. Bear with us. We're just going to keep going. So the good thing about having the air traffic control on 3-4 left is it gives me a heads up about some of the international movements coming in. So we've got China Southern 325, the 787-9er coming in from Guangzhou. So we're going to see that one. Not sure if we'll see the velocity take off ahead of it or where it's going to be, but there's the velocity and there's the China Southern. So I think we'll go to our international movement because we'll probably see plenty more velocity aircraft out here today as well. Special livery for you as well. That's as far as the zoom is going to take us from the eastern side today. That's okay. As it gets closer, it'll feel the frame. Asiana 777 coming in over the airfield there. It's probably at about 6,000 feet, I'm guessing. And he's going to fly the left downwind.
325, vacating left on taxiway Golf, ground, on 126.5. 7,000
feet, the Asiana, there you go. Let's see how we go here. There we go, Nigel Bradley. Morning, Kurt. What a great day to be out there. Great view. Stay shady. Absolutely, mate. And there we go. We had Sir Cooper's there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. We're back. And Sydney Skies as well. And Bailey there. Looks so peaceful out there today. Have a great day. Yeah, perfect, guys. Perfect, guys. And now we've got a shout-out coming in from Sydney Skies. You lot are brave being out there today. Here's something for the Super Duper Fund. Oh, how good is a Super Duper, or a Super Duper, rather? It's been a long time since I've had a Super Duper. I'll tell you that much. Far out. Sydney Skies, you're a legend. Thanks for hooking us up, mate. You're a champion, dropping the fiver. What a legend. Yeah, good stuff, mate. The Super Duper Fund, or the Super Duper ice blocks. Yeah, I tell you what, we're going to need some ice blocks today, that's for sure. Maybe the laptop needs some Super Dupers. Now the scanner needs some Super Dupers. It's all happening here. Well, we'll come back to the scanner. We've got an A330 coming in on runway left. Yes, see you later. So that A330 there, Qantas 88, coming in from Seoul. Happy days. Just bear with me as we try and keep the stream up and running. So just going through a couple of network issues this morning, but that's all right. That's okay. Hence why we didn't advertise today's stream. We didn't want to make a big song and dance about it in case we come across some issues. One, streaming from a new location, just testing out the connectivity, and also just making sure that we could get back up and live the first stream after our unfortunate takeover during the week. But at least we know we can stream again, which is great. That's the main thing. And I was gonna take you around the grounds too, wasn't I? But I keep getting plagued with tech issues, so I'm trying to fix those at the same time. But that's all right. We'll get out and about in just a minute. Gavin Drinsdale saying, drink plenty of water today, Kurt. Thank you, Gavin. I will, although I don't plan on being out here for too long, so perhaps I might not need to drink a hell of a lot, but yeah, always drinking water, keeping ourselves hydrated is the best way to be. Shout out now coming in from Steve Drones On. Beautiful day for the stream. Love your work, mate, and stay hydrated. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. We will do. We will do. And Carwin Davies, welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana. Carwin, welcome back. Great to have your company. Hey, good friend Wisdom there in the chat. Morning, Kurt. Great location. Stay cool. Been a member there for 11 months in the Gold Coast penthouse. Good on you, Wisdom. How are you there? What's happening? What's news? Yeah, she's going to be warm today. So far, so good though. With the temperature. 24 degrees is the local temperature here, so not too bad. Not too bad. Brian Young saying lots of water here. Love the water. Yes, so what have we got just coming in there at 3-4 left? We've got the Asiana 601 coming in from Seoul. And that's what we saw earlier fly over the airfield. So we'll tune into this one for our next arrival here at 3-4 left. See the aircraft there in the background rounding out the downwind or the base leg for 3-4 left. Way out there in the distance. Lots of action at the moment, which is great. Everybody seems to be racing everybody today. Good on you, Asiana. Welcome to Sydney. All right, so we've got New Zealand 101, which is coming in from Auckland to Sydney. It's the A321 Neo. He's going to be the next in here at runway 34 right. David, water helps a good string. Good on you, mate. The Nav Geek, mate. I'm down at the boat ramp today, so we're doing a bit of plane spotting today down at the boat ramp. So that's where you can find SydSquad today, and we're keeping ourselves nice and cool by staying in the shade. That's the plan today. So if I was to take you around the grounds, where are we here? So the boat ramp itself is over there. So you got the car park just behind the shrubbery, and then you've got so the boat ramp, sorry, itself is just here. So that's the boat ramp, officially the boat ramp. Now there is a ledge, there's a rock ledge which goes all the way out here, and you can see there. So that's a rock ledge where it says evacuation point, or facility rather, evacuation facility. Now we could stand there and we could film from there, so then we'd be a little bit closer to the runway, and so you can see, well, there's aircraft there coming in, so that's probably our New Zealand aircraft coming in. Yeah, so if I was standing bottom right hand corner of your screen, just above the data tags there, you know, you'd be a little bit closer to the runway. I chose not to stand there today just purely because of the sun, and it would be on my neck. I'd be unprotected, the laptop would be out in the sun. So yeah, so I just thought, nah, not necessary. We can go in the shade. So we're just on the beach at the moment, a little bit further down from the boat ramp, and that's just giving us some shady views, which is good for me and good for the equipment. So we'll capture this one, and then we'll continue our world tour, shall we say. So where we're situated in relation to the runway, we are halfway down sort of the runway, right where we are now. So we're actually in a really good spot in terms of the runway. So we're right in the best spot in terms of the runway there. Now I did say that the scanner dropped out a little bit earlier, so we'll see if we can get that back up and running in just a moment. go.
Close 840, contact emojis.
Okay, contact one.
Break 64, 63, in the count.
Shout out now from Delmar Lorero Jr. Welcome to the Gold Coast Penthouse, Delmar. Welcome, mates. Thank you for joining SydSquad today, and appreciate your support of the channel. It's great to have your company. Nice one, mate. Well done.
Break 64, 63, contact 1245. Runway 34.
Hey, Matty Coffrin there in the chat. Hello, Matt. Good morning. Welcome, welcome from the Gold Coast. So yeah, so as we can see, we've got the boat ramp over there, and then you've got the beach, well, a little bit of a beach here, so a bit of a stand-up paddleboarding going on there. And then you come around here, and this is just where it gets really nice. So again, we could be standing out here on our rock ledge, and they do say don't climb the rocks. So I haven't climbed the rocks, so you could stand out there, but it's a little bit uncomfortable. And again, you're not protected, no shade. Whereas here you can actually see the shade. You can see the shade on the ground. So I'm quite protected here, standing this far back, and I'm comfortable with that. And then the beach goes along further that way. A couple of people out there walking their dogs, or their dog rather, throwing the ball. Awesome. And then you got the Millstream lookout, which is that sort of right there in front of the Velocity aircraft. The Millstream lookout, another famous lookout. But what also is famous is Qantas 12, the A380-800, which is the next heavy to land, 3-4 left. So that'd be a little bit silly of us if we didn't capture that while we're out here in this awesome, awesome location. So.
Currently on side, go take it. If you can, wind 360 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34 left, clear flight. Copy the bay and rapid exit.
There we go. Qantas 12 is now clear to land. 3-4 left.
Thanks. Queuing 203 Delta ready. Queuing 203 Delta, Sydney Town. Air India 302 Heavy, Sydney Town. Quebec 203 Delta, assigned heading left 245, line up runway 3 left point. Line left 345, line up runway 3 left, Quebec 203 Delta. Contact ground 126.5.
There we go. What a beauty. Qantas 12. What a beauty. That's SydSquad right there, you know, like just those Qantas A380s, just the shot, aren't they? Aren't they just the money? How did we go? Where are our A380 emojis there in the chat? Good stuff, good stuff. John, good morning, guys, from sunny Shepparton. Good morning, John. Great to have your company, mate.
Quebec 203 Delta, runway 34 left, clear to takeoff. 34 left, clear to takeoff, Quebec 203 Delta.
Yeah, so it is quite a peaceful location, actually. It's quite a peaceful. I don't know, Matty, have I got one up on you, mate, with the spot? I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit different to the Gold Coast, but Owen Myers here. Hello, Owen. Is the dog still on the beach? Yeah, there is a dog down there. Yeah, get on your mark. Loving the spot. Yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit different. Look, and that's...
Quebec 203 Delta, contact spot.
That's look, that's just the way it is. I wanted to try something different today. We've been up in the tower quite a lot, and not that we don't love the tower. We love the tower, and we absolutely can't wait to get back up there. But today's not a tower day for us, and the stream is only a couple of hours this morning, probably till just after local time, 11 a.m. But we wanted to take this opportunity to come out here and just test the location. So internet, and as I've worked out, we are struggling a little bit with the internet, but that's okay. As I said, I really need to be out here doing like a 3 or 4 hour stream to test it before going live. But what's the point in that? I'd rather do a live stream and take you all along for the ride with us, and then we can work out these problems together. Feels like I've then got a team behind me. But it's always great to have your support. Appreciate everybody tuning in as always here, watching SydSquad Live. My name's Kurt. I'm the host of today's show. No behind the scenes today. I didn't bring the full setup out here on the sand with me today. That would have been a lot of fun, but that's okay. And I think change is good. I've always been a fan actually of this spot, and so I wanted to come down here one day and do some streaming, but we need to make some adjustments to our internet providers to make sure that we can bring the best experience. Air India there, touching down 34 left. Welcome to Sydney. The 787. So as you can see, it's a little bit further away, runway left, which is our main runway, but no less important. And here we've got our A321 in the new livery. We saw that one land earlier. And now we've got our Velocity aircraft taking off 3-4 right. Here we go. The only shame about this spot is see how that aircraft there is just banking. If I'm standing there, if I'm set up on this ledge here, on these rocks where that pole is, you get to see the aircraft banking to the right really, really hard. And it's a great view. So maybe next time, when it's not scheduled to be 36 degrees, and let's got to try something with the camera here. Oh no, we're good. Then maybe I might go put myself out in the sun, but today I'm not going to do that. But yeah, there's a really cool bank off 3-4 right, because they obviously they want to keep them away from traffic on 3-4 left. that aircraft there, Qantas to 737-505 in from Brizzy. And this is Jetstar 507 off to Melbourne on the Milk Run, the A321neo in the new livery. So that's exciting. Next in on runway 34 left, we've got Delta 41 coming in from Los Angeles, the A350-9er.
Delta 41, wind 340 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34 left, clear now.
There you go, air traffic control and I. We're in sync, you see. We are in sync. Tasha, morning all on the beautiful day. Good morning. Paul Higley here, sipping wine just fine, absolutely. Stephen Connolly, morning Kurt, what are you using for the internet bonding? Teradek or Live View? Neither at the moment. Neither at the moment, but watch this space. Live View is probably my preferred. I think I'm more familiar with that than the Teradek stuff. And there's also Speedify, which is software-based bonding. Not sure I'm a huge fan of that at the moment. Where are our Delta friends? They're out there somewhere. And my camera decides to focus. Happy days. There we go. So the Delta A350 coming in. It's almost not worth bonding though out here because you almost, to be honest, you almost need to be on Telstra anywhere around the airport. The closer you are to the water, the quicker the other carriers fade, as you can tell today, which is a shame because yeah, I'd love to be able to take advantage of bonding, but that's internet bonding, mind you, or cellular bonding for those of you that want to Google what that's all about. So yeah, watch this space. Hopefully we get some improvements over the coming weeks. But yeah, it all costs money, and that's, you know, that's no issue because all of the obviously all of the super chats and our ongoing membership base will certainly help contribute to improving the quality of the channel, which we're always about. So yeah, fear not is what I'll say. We'll get some more coverage, or better coverage coming up. Hey, Brad Delamont, happy to support. G'day, Brad. He's been a member there for 18 months as a first-class Sydney Harbour Suite member. Wow, what a legend. Brad, mate, you are a champion. You've been with us from the very beginning, mate. Well, welcome to the SydSquad live stream today. And great to have your company, mate. You're a champion. Thank you for tuning in. And we've got a shout out now for George at Saves, dropping in a $5. G'day, George. Welcome to the stream again today, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. Great to have your company. As always, George, always looking after us here at SydSquad. Shout out to Karen Glenn. I just love this stream. G'day, Karen. And Karen's been with us for 11 months in the Gold Coast penthouse. Good on you, Karen. Great to have your company again today. And here we go. Chandler Sharp. Good morning from Brizzy. Chandler, hello. Welcoming you. Coming in from Brizzy with our friends Julia and I think it was Jane up there. Or Sarah Jane, was it? Earlier today, kicking things off. Great to have all your company there. Lovely to have you all tuning in from various parts of the country. Now we've got our Jetstar A321 now rolling 3-4 right. So let's tune into that one, shall we? Any poor camera movement, I'm just going to blame the sand underneath my feet. So yeah, big shout out to Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live there in Los Angeles, helping SydSquad get back up on their feet after there was a bit of a takeover earlier this week. It's always a bit of a sour feeling when your private details have been violated, I suppose. But you may have noticed a bit of SpaceX earlier in the week coming from SydSquad, which is, well, I suppose it's aviation related. I think we had our highest viewer count on that particular stream as well, so that was interesting. But no, we are not SpaceX. We are SydSquad, and that's who we will be. That's who we will remain to be. And but yeah, shout out to Kevin and Rudy for some quick work there with Tim to get the channel back up and running through some YouTube friends, which was a wonderful help. Hey, Fozzie is back. Go to SydSquad. Go to bed, Tony Better. You and Tony, you've got this bromance going on, I tell you. Hey, go to SydSquad, Fozzie. He's been a member there for 11 months in the Uluru Lodge. That's our busy class. On your Fozzie, mate. Great to have your company today, buddy. Thanks for tuning in again. Stephen Connolly, I've had a go there with Vodafone. Very poor. Yeah, you're right. So I'm bonding actually with Optus and Vodafone at the moment. But if you have a look at the coverage maps, neither are good. You actually need Telstra. So guess what I'll be doing this week? And then we'll still bond it because for redundancy purposes. But yeah, look, it's a bit of a bit of a hot topic, the old internet, isn't it? We struggle.
340 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
But that's all right. We'll stick at it. We will stick at it.
Corner 643, contact departures. Good day.
Hey, Ben Burns, thanks for tuning in, mate. All the best. Yeah, Marco Kane, that's right. Telstra always seems to have the best coverage. You pay for it, though. Yeah. So if we're going to move to 5G, well, look, it's fine. It's not an issue. I'll do it. I just haven't... I guess I haven't needed to do it. Streams have been running successfully up at the tower and up at the car parks for, what, a year now that I've probably been streaming. Tim probably streaming a little bit more. Tim runs on Telstra, so that's fine. Look, every live streamer around the world that I know has had problems with internet over the the course of their streaming careers per se. So it's nothing new. But we'll invest in the channel, and we're going to do that this week. And it's a huge thanks to all of your support, which allows us to do that. And yeah, we'll get some more internet coverage here, and then hopefully Telstra 5G is helpful. Velocity 738 now rolling and taking off, runway 34 right. It's a lot of fun though, learning about all this this technology in this live space. Everything that goes along with streaming. There's a lot going on in the background, and it's a lot of fun, and we love doing it. So we're always going to be out here doing it. So don't go anywhere. We appreciate your support. So if you're just tuning in, my name's Kurt. You're hanging out with SydSquad live today here, plane spotting at Sydney Airport, and right now you'd be forgiven for thinking you're down at the beach. We're down at the boat ramp, which is on the eastern side of the runway 34 right, which is colloquially termed the third runway here at Sydney Airport. And I suppose it's the runway where we have more domestic movements, which is center screen at the main north-south runway. So you can see the threshold for landing is there for that runway, but for the runway in the front of screen, which is our third runway 34 right, the threshold for landing is all the way down here to the left. So where I'm currently positioned, I'm about halfway. I'm in the middle. I'm basically in the middle of runway 34 right at the moment. Well, I'm not in the middle of the runway, but in terms of position. And there's a lot of bird life, a lot of activity in this area, in the waterways, the Millstream, Bondi Bay, which is cool to see. We love to see our bird life. George A350, I was talking about Telstra 5G. Yeah, well, look, we'll get some Telstra 5G onto SydSquad and see if that helps us out a little bit. The cool thing is it's month-to-month contract, so we're not locked in for a year or 36 months, which a lot of other carriers have. So at least the plans that we've been looking at. So we can try, and if it works, great, we'll hold on to it. And if it doesn't, well, we can always do something different. But yeah, if you have a look at the Optus 5G coverage around Sydney Airport, it's not ideal. It's not the best.
732, wind 310 degrees, 10 knots.
Not here to diss on any carrier, but yeah, I think Telstra is a little bit better. So I'll change things up a little bit when I get the opportunity to do that later this week. Yeah. Talking about internet and some frame dropouts, so there you go. A big shout out now from Simon Curl. Hi Kurt, shame we can't get down there today. Is doing the SCG tour, but we're here for 4 more weeks. I've sent you a message on Instagram, mate. Copy that, and thanks for dropping in the big 20. We really appreciate that. Simon, one of our first class members there in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Simon coming in from the UK. He's down here with Bev, and they're here on holidays, 4 weeks. Yeah, well, we'll definitely look forward to catching up. We might need to go to the Rowers and have a burger, or to the Dog and have a steak. The Dog restaurant, that is. We'll have to we're going to have to tee something up. I'll find out from Tim what his movements are as well, and then we'll see if we can catch up. Good on you, Simon, mate. Thanks so much for your shout out there. Appreciate it. And David Rome coming in from Orange. Here's a few dollars for your stream, Kurt. Oh, David, it's not necessary, mate, but thank you all the same. You're a champion, mate, coming in from Orange. You're looking after us, aren't you there, buddy? When are you back down to Sydney, David? Love to catch up with you, mate. We'll have to do that. Great day to be out here at out on the beach. I'll tell you what, she's going to warm up a little bit later, that's for sure. Temperature still 2.4 at the moment. Good on you, David, and good on you, Simon. Some of our awesome first-class members here, Sydney Harbour Suite members. Great to have their company, always supporting us in everything that we do here at SydSquad. We've got the Novotel Hotel there in the background, which is on the other side of Bondi Bay. Sue Smith saying good to see you here today, Kurt. Have a good one. Thank you, Sue.
38 ready.
Jose Reyes could also be the tower serving your location. Also serves a busy terminal and might be a bit congested. Yeah, look, absolutely. We know wherever we are, it's a busy area. So we'll do our best to keep the streams alive. Look, at the end of the day, today's stream is a first for us down here at the beach. So I'm not too bothered if there's a couple of setbacks with the internet or with some data dropouts. Not too much of an issue, to be honest. Part of being out here today is a bit of a test, have a bit of fun, and just do a bit of plane spotting, just getting back into it. As you know, Tim and I and Matt, we this is not a full-time job for us. This is just for fun. So when we get a spare moment, it's great to be able to come out here. You know, obviously work and family take priority for all three of us. And, you know, we slot these streams in as best we can. So today's just one of those days. I'm out for a couple of hours this morning, and then we've got a couple of errands to run later on at lunchtime. So we will close things down just after 11 a.m. local time this morning. Thank you for the heads up, Brad. Good shot there, mate. Good screenshot, mate. Should be maybe that'll be the thumbnail of today.
Heavy Sydney Tower.
Sue Majors here. G'day, Sue. And Young Dominican saying hello all the way from Dominica, where it's still 5:31 p.m. Well, there you go.
We'll have a couple of minutes, a couple of departures, and we'll have you on your way.
And Sue Smith saying, I love the look of the water, especially with a hot one coming today. We lived in Vienna and missed the ocean like mad. The Danube isn't the same as the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, the Danube River certainly isn't. It's a little bit different, isn't it? I mean, yeah, well, this is the Pacific Ocean, I guess, Botany Bay.
330 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
All right, here we go. United 839 is the next to land on 34 left. It's coming in from Los Angeles, a 7879er, and it's going to be here in just a moment. I do like this spot, so I don't want to be deterred by the connectivity issues. I'd love to come back here. I hope you guys like the spot as well. It's a little bit different, right? It probably also depends on the runway configuration. Well, actually, maybe not. I suppose if they're departing 16 left and right, we'd still see everything on this third runway in front of us, and we'd see all the takeoff rolls for those on 16 right. So that could be interesting. Anyway, let us know in the chat. After this aircraft landing, I'll get back there in the chat and see if I can catch up with some more of you there. United Airlines joining us from Los Angeles. Sensational.
Yep, 839, taxi by Alpha 2 on contact ground on 126.5.
good morning, lost the A15.
Well, lost the A15, good day. Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Hey, shout out to Amelia Briscoe. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana. Amelia, great to have your company. Sensational. Thank you so much, Amelia, for putting yourself up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Oh, look out, here we go. We've got a shout out coming in from Matty Coffrin. Dropping in 11:01. Three things. One, you'll never be as chill as Coolangatta, which is the Gold Coast streams, but this is pretty chill. Number two, why are you not using the banana run term for the Brisbane arrivals? This is true. Good point there, Matt. I agree. I'm heartbroken. I'm sorry to hear about that. And then number three, hi Kurt and all of the SydSquad. Well, Matt, you are part of the SydSquad, so you're saying hi to yourself there. You're a good man, Matt. Welcome to the show. And hopefully, yes, hopefully all is going well up in the Gold Coast. And that's right. I don't know. I wanted. I kind of didn't want to stream up the car park or up the control tower today. I wanted to be down at the beach per se, or in a chill zone, right? And I think the water vibes, the birds, the fact that it's runway 34 right, so we don't have well, even though we still get to see the heavy arrivals, it's a little bit less pressure because there's probably more movement going on up at the northern end of the field that we can't see from this perspective, which is kind of good because, I don't know, hopefully it gives me a chance to just chat a little bit more with people in the chat, in the live chat. So that's the plan anyway. Okay, we've got a shout out now for TriStar Darren coming in at the Bondi Beach Cabana there for 8 months. Good on you, TriStar Darren. And he also shouted out some memberships earlier on today's stream. You're a champion, mate. Some more drop frames. Stick with us. And Flunker's coming in saying this spot is fantastic for close-up domestic takeoffs. Loving it. Yeah, absolutely. It's something different. We don't feature a lot of the domestic movements. We kind of, well, we do if they're on 3-4 left. By default, if there's no international movements, then yeah, we will see domestic movements. But look, we do get international traffic here on our third runway as well on 3-4 right, so it's not all domestic. Today we haven't seen any except for our Kiwi friends. Kind of almost don't consider them international movements, even though they clearly are. But they are trans-Tasman movements, right? And unless it's like a 787 from Air New Zealand, then you go, oh, that's an international movement. It's almost like sort of subtly defined by the size of the aircraft, right? Not on purpose, mind you, not on purpose.
180, it's on heading left 240, runway 34, left line up and wait.
I'll tell you what, I should have bought my board shorts because I feel like going for a swim. Still in the shade here, which is great.
Getting 180, runway 34, left takeoff.
Queenslander Alex is here. G'day, Queenslander Alex. Plane Spotter Michael is here. Hello, Plane Spotter Michael. Welcome to SydSquad. Hey, DNHXC Gaming. Geordie's coming in from Melbourne, or from... Where are you, Geordie? You're down in Avalon. Did you go to the air show, mate, Geordie, if you're still listening, if you're still tuned in? Did you get down there? What's up, SydSquad, he says. Well, g'day. Stephen Connolly saying, looks like Telstra's the only way. Yeah, well, absolutely. We'll, we're going to have to, we're definitely going to have to do that. B-Rad, the silent assassin, is there in the chat, one of the moderators. Big shout out, big ups to all our moderators for tuning in, especially today because it was a bit of a pop-up stream. So it would have been a surprise to some of our moderators that we had a... oh, apologies about that, still up there. We had a live stream today, but there you go.
180, contact departures.
Mike Wynn saying good morning, Sydney from Finland. G'day, Mike. Great to have your company, mate. Mark Totten, hello. Yes, it's going to be a great day in Sydney today. 24 degrees, the local time, 9:06. We've got about 2 hours to go on today's stream before we close things up. We're just doing a couple of hours of power here this morning.
Sydney Tower, 1733.
Paul Hiley saying he loves the beach location, Kurt. Well, thank you so much, Paul. Just missed a touchdown there. We were just checking out the chat. Never mind. If we come back to this spot, there'll be plenty more of those. Sue Smith saying, I love the look of the water, especially with a hot one coming today. Oh, I've already covered that one. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is tech killing me again.
134 left, 167.
Here we go, we're at Qantas 506 here. This is off to Brizzy on the Banana Run. There you go, Matt. It's definitely the Banana Run, right? And then I think anything north of Brizzy was... Did we say that was the Pineapple Run? Can't remember.
Qantas 733, runway 34 left, let's take off.
34 left, please take off, Qantas 733.
Good morning, Bondi A380.
Oh, here we go. We've got some international action. Land 801. Was anyone looking at that? That's our next in, and this is going to be 3-4 right. So this is our first... Sorry, it's not our first international movement because we already had flights from Auckland and Christchurch from our Air New Zealand friends, but this is our first decent international movement. Decent. That sounds just as bad, doesn't it? Let's say in terms of aircraft size. So this is going to be landing runway 34 right. So this is going to be the closest we'll get. 787. Enjoy this one.
67, 67, good. Echo Whiskey Zulu from Hotel 1, clear for takeoff, back to and hold north of the tower, caution my 7, let's stop at 73, departed about a minute ago.
Gee, that's all right, eh? Got to be happy with that. Welcome to town.
733.
Yeah, so that's landed 3-4 right, which is really convenient for us, nice and close. So as we were talking about before, not getting many international movements. Well, there's I'd say our third one today, I think.
Direct to the runway 07 threshold, direct to back down at 1,500. Direct to 07 threshold and direct back down. X-ray with you, thanks, Hill. Thank you, patience.
Mega shame about the lag. If we didn't have much luck with the arrival of that aircraft, if it was a bit jerky there. Look, we're down to 3G on one of our providers today. Can you imagine? 3G. What's 3G? Come on, guys. Oh my gosh, 3G. How poor is that? How poor is our state of internet around here at Sydney Airport? Come on, man. Oh gosh. I don't want to give away that provider. 3G, come on, man. They're our Singapore Airlines friends, Singapore 212 off to Singapore, the 777-300. Jill Perry asking, is the water used for sailing, swimming, canoeing or anything, Kurt? Yeah, absolutely. Lots of people out here on the water. Well, I mean, at the moment, we've got a lady doing some stand-up or some knee paddle boarding. I mean, the water's really calm, right? So in this area of the bay, as you can see here, this is a perfect little spot to be practicing your water sports in here. A couple of stand-up paddle boarders. And that's a boat ramp. Look, it's not the weekend, right? So if this was Saturday or Sunday super weather, this boat ramp would be pumping. With people everywhere. But not at the moment because it's first thing Monday morning, right? All right, let's see if we can see what our Singapore Airlines friends do at runway left, which is the main runway here. So not the runway that we can't see it. And that's as close in as we're going to get. So we are full zoom at the moment. Before I miss these, just sorry due to the tech, but there's a shout out coming in for Red Eye. He's been a member there for 4 months in the Gold Coast penthouse. Hello, Kurt. Well, hello, Red Eye. They may not pop up on screen at the moment just due to the tech. And then a big shout out to Paul Hiley. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana. Paul, didn't want to miss you, mate, so welcome. Great to have your company. And then also another shout out to That Avgeek. He's been a member there for 9 months in the Uluru Lodge. Not sure how many months, but love being a part of the channel. Have a good one, Kurt. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jake, I think it is. Tim Tam Man. You have to go back and check out the stream. I think it was it Tim and I? Or was it Matt and I? See, I can't remember. It all just folds into one. No, I think it was Matt on Australia Day, I think it was. We had our Tim Tams. Was it? I can't remember. It might have been Tim. Good on you, Jake. Great to have your company, mate. And massive shout out now coming in for Radar Max. He's dropping in a big 50. You can all see that there in the chat. So congrats to you, Max. Mate, that's wonderful support of SydSquad, buddy. Geez, that's a big one, mate. Mate, thank you so much for your wonderful support, looking after us here at SydSquad. It's great to have your company, and we appreciate you tuning into the live stream, mate. Radar Max dropping a big 50. Wonderful support. David Rome saying, hey Kurt, we still got 3G here in Orange. Yeah, look out. Hey Yolanda, Postama, good morning from the Netherlands. Good morning, Yolanda. Great to have your company as well. Hopefully you are doing well. We're just chilling out here, waiting. Well, that was a nice shot there with the Dash 8 going through. Waiting for our Singapore Airlines to get going, but in the meantime, we've got a Virgin aircraft, a Velocity aircraft now departing, runway 34 right. Let's capture that. Keeping an eye on our Singapore friends. I have to have a look. Is there something coming in that's stopping it from... Hey, guess what, guys? We're going to have another 787 land on runway right. This time it's going to be American Airlines 73 coming in from Los Angeles. So, you see, there was a reason why I set up here at this particular runway today. I knew there was going to be some coverage coming in from Los Angeles, you see. Good stuff. Look at this, American Airlines 787, 73, 787, 900, all the way from Los Angeles as soon as the camera decides to focus. Definitely going to enjoy this one here, eh? How about that? beauty. How good is that? Good if the internet worked, eh? How about that, huh? Nah, Keenan Drew saying, "Hey Kurt, loving the streaming location. Why does Latam always land on the third runway?" Yeah, it's a good question actually. Well, they come in from the eastern side of the airport, right? And so sometimes it's easier just to slot the traffic that's coming from that side of the airport from an airspace perspective, rather. Sometimes it's easier just to slot them in on the runway that they're closer to. So that could be the answer there. SQ is scared. Yeah, still holding short there at 3-4 left. I know the video's a bit choppy, so just bear with us. Today's a test stream only. We're only going to be going for another hour and 45 minutes. So just stick with us as best you can, and yeah, really terrible upload speeds today from this location. Huge shame. Hey Devansh Chetri, good morning Sydney. Good morning Devansh, hello there. There we go, Singapore 212 has just got its clearance from air traffic control to line up and wait. So we're going to see departure off 3-4 left in just a moment. That'll be exciting. Mark O'Kane vectoring for the stream. Yeah, well that's probably what happened with the American Airlines flight, eh? How about that? Mike Windy's off to bed. All the best, Mike. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. That Avgi. Thank you, Jake. No, it was Tim and not Aussie Day. Well, there you go. I'm glad you've got the memory. I hadn't forgotten that it happened. I just forgot how it happened, the day that it happened. I remember having to run up and down the stairs. Good on you, Jack. Thank you, mate. Yeah, Radar Max, what a legend. Looking after us here at SydSquad. You're a good man. That's the first month of 5G data right there. Get on your Radar Max, going straight to the support of SydSquad. You are an absolute champion. All right, if the stream doesn't keep up, I'm going to pull it because there's no point hanging about if the coverage is just going to be as poor as this, and you're going to be looking at a choppy screen. So, huge apologies. But again, today was just a test, just to see if we could do it. I was going to do the test anyway, so I needed to know whether it was, to take you along with us is fine. Certainly, we always appreciate you welcoming us, SydSquad, into your lounge room or your study, wherever you've decided to tune in today to today's coverage. I guess that's the only downside of seeing a stream from this perspective is you don't see the takeoffs from runway left, which is a shame, huge shame. Yeah, I have a funny feeling we're going to pull stumps early because we can't seem to get a faster internet coverage here, which is a huge shame. Shout out to Eloise Brindley, member there for 5 months in the Bondi Beach Cabana. G'day, Eloise. Can't bring up the chat on the screen there, but just know that you are loved all the same from the SydSquad family, and we do appreciate the support for being a member there for 5 months. G'day, Warren Barnett. Good morning, Kurt Mods and the SydSquad family. G'day, Wazza. How are you, mates? Yeah, Matt Smith, you are not wrong, I reckon. Matt, can I get you to come out and hold the, I was going to say, hold the dongle for me? Yeah, geez, man, you know, you're probably right. I might just try and move the signal for a little bit and just see, we'll just see what happens, eh? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It can get better. What's the worst that can happen? The signal gets better. Massive shame today. Well, that just means I get to. Just means I get to go and put myself in the air conditioning a little bit earlier than was expecting.